Information.
I called you back to discuss that.
No, I'm talking about the information that I had sent you. I just recently sent.
Yes, you mean with the video camera, right?
Yeah,
Cam
I was.
footage.
I was able to obtain the police camera, and I'm working on the street cam. I'm waiting on my rights to get the street cam.
Okay.
So I went over that video, and I also was looking at like how the officer was handling this situation, and what was said when me and you was talking about the statement when I was telling you that my side, I thought she was coming from the right because it happened so fast. And what she told the officer that she was coming up from the opposite direction and was making a left turn. So the passenger, the officer didn't even allow me really to give my statement. But when the guy that was allowing me to come into traffic, she had to have came behind him, and she must have been speeding. But what my concern is the way the officer assisted her into the claims, because the officer wasn't even there at the speed rate that she had me going and the girl was going. I had not even was able to even start picking up speed because when I was crossing the street, there's no way I was going 45. And when I get the camera, it's going to show that. And that's the reason why I was telling you that I wasn't trying to, go ahead and accept fault because no one hasn't even inspected my vehicle for like the damages. Because you can look at damages and determine, who's really at fault if the other person was speeding. Like I said.
This we can't prove speed, and neither can the camera.
Okay, until we get the camera, but also, to go ahead and accept fault for incident that you had not sent the inspector out. To me, that's like assisting the other claimant.
We're not going to send an inspector out for your vehicle because you don't have the coverage to cover your vehicle's damages. So when you send the picture,
So you're not gonna send an inspector out to determine who's at fault.
no.
So I'm saying, is that even a I'm trying to figure out could the insurance even do that? Also, I was trying to figure out how you guys are handling the cane, because it seemed like I'm trying to figure out she had the same insurance that I have, but on the police report, when I seen the police writing it up, it had American Family Insurance logo, but it was written that she had American Standard Insurance. So when I was trying to make a claim with her insurance, I can't even. They said that insurance policy don't even exist. So I hired an attorney for my case.
Okay.
I have an attorney hired for the ticket because
Okay.
she was speeding, and they're working on getting that part taken care of.
She was speeding, but you don't. You said in the video, you said you never even seen where she came from. So how would you know she was speeding or not?
The video is going to show that. I was told you I was being honest with you and the officer. If she was speeding and came behind the vehicle, and there was no way for me to stop after she had sped by, she went around another car, and she didn't have enough time. Apparently, she must have seen me and kept on going. So you're trying to say like you can't assist her with the case. I'm just telling you I'm being honest, because I told you I thought she came from the right. So that automatically should have told you I didn't know where she was coming from. I have a right to not know where this woman is coming from. And if I came into traffic and felt like it was safe and it was clear and she sped from the direction that she's claiming and the camera proved that, then guess what? I'm not at fault. She's at fault because she shouldn't have been speeding. She was speeding and hit me. I wasn't speeding and hit her because if you look at my damages, like you're saying, you're not going to send someone out to inspect the car because my insurance didn't cover that. But you guys should investigate because I pay my premiums for you guys to protect me. With someone trying to make a false claim against my insurance, that's fraud. And you can't assist her.
This is not a false claim.
Yeah, but you're predetermining the who's at fault.
We're not predetermining anything. You are the one who's saying you think she came from that way. You told the officer on the camera you think you don't know where she came from 3 times. You keep telling the officer, I'm sorry.
That's because she came behind another car. Now what? Okay, since you're saying that and you wasn't there, and you want to assist her, so what when the camera?
Your insurance company is not about
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know the camera is gonna show that she was speeding. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you the camera. I'm sending you the camera. You can't assist her in making a claim. That's illegal.
What's illegal?
Look, you finna get her car fixed before I can have my expert. I'm finna hire an expert, a traffic specialist and crash expert that's gonna look at my car, and if her car is fixed, you guys are covering up evidence. I have a right to preserve evidence. So you guys need to hold off. You need to hold off because I know I'm 40 years old. I'm 40 years old, ma'am. You can't do that. You're my insurance. I know it's not always you're gonna be on my side, but I'm just telling you the truth. And when it comes out in court, and when I get this videotape, then what are you gonna do then, ma'am? Because you just
we're gonna go back. In this case, once we get the videotape and everything, and the court plays it in your favor, we're gonna go back and get all the money back from her insurance company.
Who is our insurance company?
I don't know who insurance company is. She did not say.
That's what I'm saying. You can't make a claim if you don't know. Because look, if she have American Family Insurance, her insurance, if she had full coverage, would pay for whoever's at fault. It doesn't matter, according to what I read in America on certain policies. So what's the problem with trying to figure out her insurance and let's see who's at fault? Let's investigate. You guys don't want to pay the money to who's really at fault. You're going to just predetermine the accident, because really the police report do not listen. A police report do not determine who's at fault.
For us to even come out there and look at your vehicle. Let me give you my manager's number. Maybe he can explain it to you.
I already talked with the supervisor. And I was trying to call you guys, and I was finna call corporate because I've been trying to go up the chain.
No problem. Let me see if I have corporate number for you.
So you're basically telling me that that's the way insurance works. You guys can predetermine who's at fault, and without inspecting the accident and sending a specialist out to look at my damage and look at her damage.
We're not going to send someone out to look at your damages because you do not have the coverage. You only have liability. If you have collision coverage, your vehicle would have been repaired through your insurance company. When you purchase your insurance, you purchase only liability for your 2007 blue Cadillac Escalade. You did not
so you're basically saying, okay, we know my insurance policy. I know that. But you're basically saying the insurance, you guys can predetermine who's at fault without doing the investigation.
We did the investigation, and you doing the investigation as well. The officer came to the body camera. You told her your side. She told the other party on camera. I looked at this video 4 times. My manager, he's not in the office now. He's going to look at the video as well. And then corporate's going to look at the video as well. All the evidence is in that video. Everything.
All the evidence ain't in the video because the officer state.
Mr. Rondo, this is why I'm not going to do it. Everything is in the video. You said what you said.
Was the accident in the video?
Okay, so once you get the sequence, it's the rules of the road. You came across 3 lanes in traffic, whether or not somebody...
The traffic was clear. The rules of the road also state if the traffic is clear and it's safe to go through, then... No, you're arguing. I'm not arguing with you. We're stating law. Yeah, but that's a nasty tone you're getting with me. You can't do that. The officer did the same thing when I was trying to explain to her, and she said, you're getting loud with me. Then that's a nasty tone. You can't do that.
But you're getting loud with me too.
Ma'am, I'm not getting loud with you. I'm stating to you. Yeah, it don't matter, ma'am. You're being nasty towards me. Yes, you are. You won't even allow me to get my statement. You work for the company, but I'm the client.
That's the one thing I'm never nasty to any.
Okay, then won't you calm down then? Could you calm down? I know how to calm down.
You calm down and we're not going to yell. How about that?
Fine. I never disagree with that at all.
Let me get a word in. You keep saying.
Yeah, but you can't be nasty with me, ma'am.
I am not that. I am not being nasty.
Okay then, fine. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. Well, let me make my point. There are also rules in insurance. You can't predetermine the who's at fault. Okay, let me ask you another question. You say everything is in the evidence of the police report. It's the accident in the evidence. It's the camera that shows she came up behind speeding, and I came across the street. No, ma'am. No, see.
You didn't see the video yet either.
I already know, ma'am. Everybody already know this girl was speeding.
How you know? Did you see her coming?
Listen, and if you remember, ma'am, you asked me, you asked me, is that a median in the road? If you look at the video I sent you, the median show right where it spit that when you can get in the left turn only lane. The accident happened right in between there. She came behind in the median and crashed into my car. So you can't predetermine the accident because you don't know. That ain't even in the police report. The police didn't even allow me to speak because she was being nasty with me, telling me to tone my voice. No matter how loud my voice is, if I'm stating facts, you can't get an attitude with me because I'm stating facts. You can't assist a person who's making a fraud report. You cannot do that. Even the officer has a duty to be fair and just to a person who's making a report. You cannot do that. But you know what? It's fine though. It's fine. Maybe I mean I don't know what's the problem here. I don't know. Maybe I'm a man. My voice may be loud because I speak with authority. I'm sorry. But when I'm stating facts and I'm trying to be honest with you, then I'm giving you my statement, ma'am. And I'm telling you that I know how this insurance stuff works. And you can't you can't make a bad faith claim on insurance. So there's my statement. This is my statement, and I want to get the videotape to go with this statement right here. So I mean, you guys can go back over this with your supervisor, because it's my duty to go up the chain. I'm starting with you, and I'm trying to get to get this solved myself. And I get the videotape, which I'm working on that. I got that in motion right now. When I get this videotape, it's going to show if whether I was speeding out there or whether she was speeding, who caused the accident. And that's all I'm just trying to say to you. But my plea is that she was speeding. And I'm going to rest my case on that. Because I know I wasn't speeding. I know for a fact I wasn't speeding, and the police report is not accurate because it said I was going 45. And I need someone to look at my. I'm not going to get my car fixed until I have me an expert come out, look at my damage, recalculate, reconstruct that scene and everything, and determine, and will come to court with me and testify.